Chinese to take the lead. Now here is an unheralded gymnast, Gervasio Deferr of Spain. We've heard of Jesus Carballo before, the high bar specialist, but Deferr has come out of nowhere here to star on the floor exercise in China.
He's really moved up. He was the '98 junior European champion, and oh, he's a senior now. Full control, very unique tumbling lines, and I like the way he's pushing ahead, not trying to stick with the traditional elements. Oh, lovely amplitude, really throws his head into the air, grabs a little attention from the judges. Now, Scott, he's been here before, a finalist on floor, but no one really noticed him. He needed a little bit of seasoning, and now he really knows how to strut his stuff. Oh, very difficult skill to do, and one that should only be performed by athletes at the highest level, because of the way he comes down on the back of his neck. It's coming down perfectly there. Judges want to see those very solid landings, and hey, that's a great final impression.
Spanish crowd here. Not large in number, but large in voice. So far, the best score, a 9.737 by Jing'aoui of China.
I'm really impressed with this, Scott. Full twisting double layout, pulls it right through, doesn't land on his feet, adds a front 1 1/4 just to impress the judges with his extra airtime.
And the Spanish crowd tells him that he's in the lead. 9.75 for Gervasio Deferr of Spain. But with final say in this floor exercise final is Alexei Nemov of Russia, 23 years old.
No secret, he's great on this event, and it is a work of art. He is a favorite on floor exercise. Look how straight he is in the air on all of his front tumbling line. But this is where he really gets down to business. Notice the knees, the ankles, the hips completely stretched. Beautiful pommel horse work. Little break dancing originality and a final show of tremendous flexibility.
This is one of the great gymnasts in the world. He was second all around at the 1996 Olympics in Atlanta. He had shoulder surgery in 1997, but has recovered nicely.
He's still suffering from back trouble, and we have noticed a very different approach to this World Championships. He is usually so much fun, so charismatic, really joking with the crowd. Not this time. Very serious, but I think he's going to be really relieved. That was a spectacular performance.
Yes, very serious, but a little smile for the crowd and a little bow because he knows he's got a great floor exercise here.
That's the Nemov we know. Full twisting double layout, so stretched in the air. Beautiful amplitude. The judges are going to be impressed.
Well, he's done it again. He's got the numbers he needs. 9.787 for Alexei Nemov of Russia to win the gold medal. There are the final results. Gold to Nemov, silver to Deferr of Spain, and Jing'aoui of China takes the bronze. The women chart a course down a Chinese runway as the vault is next from the World Gymnastics Championships in Tianjin, China. Stay with us. The movement never ceases in Tianjin, China. Wheels rolling just outside the People's Sports Center. The individual event finals continue on the final day of the World Gymnastics Championships. CBC Sports Saturday, and here is Elena Zamolodchikova of Russia. The women are at the vault first.
Scott, I thought the opening of the show is perfectly suited to Zamolodchikova. She is a firecracker, unbelievably so explosive. No one twists faster than she does.
That's her coach, Leonid Arkayev, who's adjusting the beat board. One more look at this first vault.
Sukahara entry double twist, knows exactly where the ground is and can easily anticipate that landing. Legs are a little separated off the board, but hey, that is an excellent performance.
The women will do 2 vaults. They'll average the scores. The first score for Zamolodchikova is a 9.737.
Now, her first vault had a start value of 10. This one has a start value of 9.9. Still a double twist, but the entry is different. There is one of the hardest working men in the sport, Leonid Arkayev, totally responsible for the men's team and the women's team. There's the round-off entry. That makes it a different vault. Beautiful double twist. Because she can twist so fast in the air, it allows her to land effortlessly.
9.718 is her average score, which puts her into first place early in the going here in this vault final. Now an Australian, and you tend to see other countries other than the Eastern European powers in the event finals. Trudy McIntosh, 15 years old.
And making history for her nation. Take a look at that. Front, layout with a full twist, never done. So difficult to twist when you're laid out. Beautiful front handspring, lots of heel drive to get that rotation. Peggy Liddick is not surprised that her athlete is in event finals. She has stated very clearly that she expects Australia to be among the top 3 nations by the time the Olympic Games roll around.
9.55, the first score for Trudy McIntosh, now a completely different vault.
Now, the first one had trouble on the landing, but you cannot expect a better landing than that.
Elena Zamolodchikova, 9.7 plus to lead.
Now, there are some execution errors here, Scott. You can see slightly separated legs, slightly bent knees, so that will cost her right now. But hey, look for her to be a vaulting force in Sydney.
9.568 for Trudy McIntosh of Australia, currently second. Here's power personified, Elena Produnova, 19 years old, of Rostov-on-Don, Russia. She's been a fixture of her country's gymnastics success in the late 90s, always challenging the limits. The gateway to success is clear for one Russian gymnast. It's about risk-taking. Chance for Elena Produnova to get to the top means new boundaries.
It is necessary to push the limits, otherwise there would not have been a winner in the competition. The winner should always show something new, something extraordinary.
Extraordinary, exactly Produnova's physique, not wispy or lean. No, she's muscular. Elena's power is explosive.
I'm blessed by nature, and I'm given by God this quality of being very powerful and very quick. And I think this is my nature. In life, I'm a very dynamic, very energetic, very joyful person. I can never stay on one and the same place. This is why I can't be different on the floor. This is my nature.
The coach is the Russian bear, Leonid Arkayev, legendary and uncompromising. For years, he has had his finger on the pulse of his country's gymnastics.
Arkayev is the head coach, not only for women, but also for our men's team. He is an extraordinary coach who knows exactly how to stimulate each one of us in order to get the best result. He is very strict, but also he is a very fair person.
Produnova is building towards the climax of a career. All of the hard work and the power will be harnessed, she hopes, in time for the 2000 Olympics.
To win the Olympic gold medal, this is a dream of all Russia, and these World Championships were of extreme importance for us because we were able to have a look. Now we know much better our rivals, and we shall do our best to prepare ourselves that winning could be possible in Sydney.
Well, at 19 years of age, she's reaching the end of her competitive career, hoping to get to the Olympics and to be a force for Russia. She is a force at these World Championships. Produnova has a big vault.
Oh, very big. Only the men can throw this vault. It's a Rocher, and I honestly don't believe it can be done any better than that. She's the only woman in the world to even attempt this vault. I don't believe anyone else is even training it. Look at 2 saltos way up in the air, Now, she does land low, and I know the judges don't like that, but this vault is almost biomechanically impossible. The men's horse is 10 centimeters higher, and the men tend to be bigger and stronger. And yet, Produnova can still crank this thing around.
Well, perhaps the judges did not like that low landing. 9.575 for an amazing vault. Here's the second.
Very nice. Souk 1.5, but the low mark on her first vault could push her right out of the medals. The judges have told us they're worried about the impact of other athletes trying her first vault. This one is much safer to do. And they're concerned about health and safety issues, and Produnova is just so strong. She can handle it, but very few other women